We want to get to Robert Kovacik. He is on the ground covering this story for us. Robert, what have you learned?
Well, Kathy, first of all, we are passing on the information that the supervisor just gave you to residents surrounding me right now, and there were many terrified residents. The refinery is right behind me, and it is still cooking up on the right side because the people who live in this area tell me that that is unusual. That black smoke you're seeing there, that is not just refinery burnoff. Now, let's talk about exactly where I'm standing here. This is a residential neighborhood that is overlooking the Chevron refinery. The street that I'm on, there are homes, there are apartment buildings, there's a church, there's a school, and there are residents that when you take a look at the refinery explosion that happened here tonight, even our NBC4 photographer who lives in this area said it almost pushed him out of bed. That is how large and how jarring it was. We have heard from people miles away who said they felt it. We have gotten pictures from people all over saying that they can see the refinery fire from the freeways as well as even in Malibu. And as you take a look at some of these photos and some of the video that we have captured for you from minutes after this started, I am going to bring in Mr. Thorne here. Thank you so much for talking to us. Now, come on over and chat with us.
Yes.
You've lived in this area for 8 years, and you said this was one that really made you panic. What happened?
Yeah, so I was going north on Sepulveda, and right before Rosecrans, and there's a gas station there, and I saw this thing just go up, and I never, ever fear anything. I got in panic mode when I saw it. I was literally in panic mode, and it looked like about 7 to 10 football fields wide of a flame and smoke just billowing in the air. And I was thinking, oh my Lord, you know, Jesus, please let this thing just keep going off. And I was really terrified, I'll be honest with you. And I don't fear nothing. Tonight, it was scary.
It was a boom. You felt that explosion?
You know, I didn't feel it as much as the neighbors because I was driving at the time.
Right.
It's kind of like, you know, when you're in an earthquake, you don't feel as much. So yeah. And I pulled over in a safe area, grabbed my phone, and started videotaping and photo shooting it.
Listen, this refinery's in your backyard. Are you always sort of anticipating, or are you fearing just having this near you?
No, not at all. I had old friends of mine who used to work here at this refinery, and it's always safe. You know, you get burn off, you know, and stuff like that, but nothing like this. This was, it was horrific. And I called a friend of mine, a good close friend of mine, and I was on panicking. He goes, just calm down, calm down. I never panicked, but this time I was panicking. I felt like I was on a 30-foot wave dropping in Hawaii. It just was gnarly.
Gnarly indeed.
Yes,
and we are hearing from other residents as well, who some, you know, really felt it, but some say, you know what, not worried.
I live on this street, and we're pretty used to burn-offs at the Chevron refinery. It's when like a fireball goes up above one of the smokestacks, and they do that regularly on purpose, but the sky just lit up orange, and we're not used to that. So everyone ran down the street to be like, what's happening?
It's part of our environment.
Yeah, are you scared?
No, not at all. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
These guys have everything under control. They have valves. Let's just probably shut it down, turn off a lever like they do with the water valve. Kind of the same thing. So it shouldn't be a big issue.
Yeah.
So as we continue to monitor the situation, Kathy, here's a couple of things that we are still waiting for. We are still waiting to hear from the Chevron refinery what exactly happened there. But again, as you heard from the supervisor, she is confident that the refinery's own fire department, as well as the neighboring fire departments, El Segundo Fire Department, taking care of the situation. No reports of injuries, no reports of evacuations. Governor Newsom releasing a statement saying that he is monitoring the situation and making sure that these surrounding communities, like the one I'm standing in, are safe tonight and will continue to be safe. Just minutes before we went on air, I touched base with the mayor's office. They are continuing to monitor the situation. Mayor Bass saying that at this point, now keep in mind, and the chopper's going to show this to you right now, we are in El Segundo. LAX is right there. But at this point, and this is important to note here, Mayor Bass says there is no issue with this refinery explosion / fire. that is impacting any traffic going in and out of LAX this hour. So as we stand here now on the hillside and we continue to watch the burn, looking far better, Kathy, than it did just about 2 hours ago. But let's just say for many here in El Segundo, it's going to be a bit of a sleepless night. We'll have the very latest for you tomorrow morning on Today in LA starting at 4. For now, we're live here in El Segundo with neighbors just surrounding me and continuing to watch what's going on here at the Chevron refinery. Let's go back to you.